Hi again, everybody, and welcome to this KARE 11 Sports Plus Prep Football Preview. I'm Will Hall. We recently had the chance to chat with more than 40 high school football teams in our area. And as we prepare for the upcoming season, we wanted to share those conversations with you. Here's one of them, and be sure to catch us each Friday night throughout the high school football season at 10:20 for the Prep Sports Extra with myself and Julia Daniels. Happy football season. Let's just start with the opportunity ahead this fall. How excited are you?
Super excited, obviously, to be the head coach, the team leader of a school that gave me so much and I learned so many transferable life experiences from. Looking forward to making sure that I reach back and pull up the next group of kids with me.
Why was it so important to you to come back and give back?
Just as I spoke to, my time at CDH as a student was uncomparable, and now that I'm older and I'm looking back at my experiences, I want to make sure that I afford the same opportunity experiences to the next generation and teach them those transferable skills that are learned on the football field, but transferred over to real life advantages.
First couple months on the job, general thoughts on the team you have this fall?
We had a mixed group of young and older kids. But most importantly, I think that we have kids that compete and have the right spirit to go out there and play the game the right way, making sure that we really establish the passion and the tradition of CDH.
Start with Isaac. What makes him special under center?
I think that he's a classic gunslinger. I think he has immense passion for the game. I think he brings his teammates along. I think he wants to win, extremely competitive. And, you know, when you have somebody at the helm with that type of competitive spirit, it's very, very transferable, and it builds on the whole team and that spirit of the team.
As a first-year head coach, kind of nice to have a guy like that under center that you can lean on?
Absolutely. Obviously, as a junior, he was our starter. He has some ups and downs, but he's looking to really learn from those down moments last year, but also get better this year, and I'm fortunate to have him as my quarterback.
Is it Jadale?
Jadale,
yeah. Thoughts on him coming back?
Another one of those strong senior leaders. Anytime that you can have a quote-unquote gunslinger, then also established running back there, I think that makes a very balanced offense. Really keeping the defenses that we play on their heels, but also having that traditional power running back is extremely important for the team.
We're on the other side of the ball, a side of the ball you know very well and excelled at. Thoughts on your defense?
We have maybe 3 or 4 juniors coming back that played last year as sophomores. They played really well for us, and I do think that they have a huge potential. I'm very impressed with how they've been working over the summer and how they've been really stepping up and taking those leadership responsibilities without being exactly seniors.
Is that a defense that you will run?
I do have a defensive coordinator. His name is Carlos Miles, but I definitely oversee the defense a little bit more than the offense. I have immense confidence in my offensive coordinator, and he's doing a great job with the offense and not really a big micromanager. I gave him my vision at the start of the process, and he has done a great job implementing that vision.
You guys open up against St. Thomas Academy to kick off the season. That's a heck of a matchup.
Yeah, it's been our lifelong rivalry. Always fun to play those guys. They have a great program, a great coach, and Coach Welsh over there. They got us last year. We're looking to repay the favor this year, but we know that it's going to really be about how we work and the work that we put in during the off season, doing training camp, and when it's game time, we'll let the chips lie where they lie.
Years removed from your time playing at the U, general thoughts on what PJ's been able to do in the program he's built?
I think it's been amazing. I think, you know, when I was going through my process and recruiting and thinking if I was going to go to Minnesota straight out of high school or not, me and my dad always used to talk about, like, if the Gophers ever wanted to be a powerhouse or being a sustained winning program, we're really going to have to lock down those borders. And I think that PJ Fleck has done a great job locking down those borders and also finding pieces here and there outside of the borders to really make a strong football team and program.
I want to get your perspective. The Wisconsin-Minnesota rivalry game, what's that like?
I don't think you could really even put it into words. I think it's two similarly matched teams that are both from the Midwest and play kind of punch the ball down your throat mentality, play hard defense, want to go 10-11, play drives, eat up the clock. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like the CDH St. Thomas matchup. Huge rivalry, and both teams really want to win that game. And if they could win that game, it's almost like winning the championship within the season.
A couple fun ones for you to wrap up here.
Yep.
This one could be your favorite stadium to either coach or play in that's not your home stadium.
I would say either Iowa or Penn State.
Best pizza place in Minnesota?
Mesa Pizza.
That's a good one. What's your perfect sandwich?
A BLT.
Also a good one. Last one for you. Favorite pro or college football coach and why?
I would say, wow, I had a bunch of them. That's a good one. I would say, you said college or pro, I can't go high school, huh?
You can do high school.
I'm going to go with, I don't know if this is cheating or not, but I'm going to go with two. Coach Scanlon and then also Coach Calick at Cretin Hall. They were co-head coaches at my time at CDH, and I think that they were the perfect balance of kind of that traditional player coach, kind of laid back in Scanlon, but then the hard-nosed, blue-collar, hard-working coach and Coach Calick.
Are they around today?
They still are.
Okay. Will they be around your program?
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, new head coach.
Yeah.
How excited are you?
I'm super excited. Coach Royston's been like one of my guys at the school ever since I've gotten here. He's a dean, so he's just worked with all the kids, and he was on the coaching staff last year, so he already has a great relationship with everybody. And I feel like he's just great at building team chemistry, so we feel like more of a team this year.
He played, college ball too with the Gophers.
Yeah.
So what kind of experience do you feel like he brings to this team?
Well, you can tell just talking to him that like he knows football, and that he's just a great football mind. And he's also a Cretin alum too, so he has like the Cretin roots that you might look for in a coach. And yeah, it's been great so far.
You guys finished 6-5 last year.
Yeah.
And you lose in the quarters.
Yeah.
What do you feel like the mindset is this season, and how is it different than last year?
Like I said, well, it's a completely different team. We had a lot of seniors that were losing last year, a lot on defense and a lot on the O-line. So like new leaders stepping up, and like I said, a new coaching staff. So like the energy is completely different, and I feel like we're really hungry going into the season. We play our biggest rival week 1, and just losing in overtime by 1 point to Owatonna, like that sparked a fire under everybody to get after it this offseason.
With a new O-line, what's your role in kind of getting it prepared for this year?
I feel like I got to be very patient and just stay on everybody. My brother's starting at right guard right now, so that's been exciting. But I have faith in the guys. I know that I might have to get it out a little quicker sometimes, or I might have to make something happen with my feet, but I feel like we can get it done.
You threw for over 1,500 yards last year, 15 touchdowns.
Yeah.
How do you top what you did last season?
Well, my goal is that I wrote on my wall this year was I wanted to double both of those. And we have a new OC too as well, almost completely different coaching staff, and I feel confident in our new offense that my goals are achievable. And we have a great running back that will make it easy for me, along with my other weapons at receiver.
That was my next question. Jadale's coming back.
Yeah.
That's how you say his name, right?
Yeah, Jadale.
Jadale. How nice is it to have him by your side?
It's great. I know I can always trust him with everything, whether it's throwing him a pass. If I hand him the ball off, I know he's going to get at least 5. And yeah, he's just a huge playmaker. He's a great leader on this team. He's very strong, leads in the weight room. And I know I can trust him with my blind side too if he's blocking.
Obviously, you guys have a lot of new guys coming in, but you're on an uphill trajectory as a program and as a whole. How do you feel like you're building off of momentum from last year?
Yeah, like I said, like how we lost and how it ended last year just sparked even a bigger fire under everybody. And we like kind of got into a slump mid-season last year too, losing to SCA. Like I said, we played them week 1. So I feel like everyone's ready to just come out and try to punch them in the mouth before we get punched.
That was my next question. St. Thomas, your opener on a Friday night, which is nice.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, and how are you guys kind of preparing? I know it's like a weird spot because it's like you're preparing for an opener, but you don't want to just prepare for the opener.
Yeah.
But your thoughts just specifically about St. Thomas and opening up.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. I know it's going to be a tough game. We haven't beat them in like 4 or 5 years ever since we started playing them again. And yeah, I just want to beat them really bad. That's like one of the biggest goals. That's also something I put on my wall, beating STA.
You guys don't have Rogers, Andover, or Moorhead
Yeah.
anymore in the class. How does that kind of change the competition of the class?
Well, like, yeah, it changes who we might see down the road, but I feel like our vision's still what it has been. We just got to take it week by week, game by game, go beat STA week 1.
All right, you want to do some fun ones now?
Yeah.
Okay. What sport have you never played before but you think you would be good at?
I don't know, maybe hockey, but like, I could never really skate great. Or like, I play golf sometimes, but I feel like if I took it more seriously, I would be good at that.
That's like, but when everybody says that about golf, I'm like, but isn't that the beauty of golf? Everyone just thinks they could be better at it.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Yeah.
that's the game.
Yeah.
One has to go, Snapchat, Instagram, or TikTok.
Definitely TikTok. Yeah, I deleted it like a year ago, and then I got it back a few months ago. It's just like takes too much time,
Yep.
and you won't even realize it, and you're on it for an hour. It's bad.
You're like, why is it dark outside?
Yeah,
What's
no.
happening? Favorite post-game snack or meal?
Probably chicken. Like, I'll get home and make some like chicken strips or something, or just go to McDonald's, get some chicken nuggets. Probably chicken.
What would you tell the younger version of yourself who's starting to play football for the first time?
I'd probably tell myself to get in the weight room like earlier than I did. I didn't really start like lifting seriously until high school, maybe 8th grade. So probably get in the weight room sooner.
If you started a podcast, what would it be about and who would be your co-host?
It would probably either be football or music. I'm a big music guy. So, but I feel like if it was football, I could bring on some of my teammates, maybe my brother.
What's your dream concert?
Definitely Drake. Drake's my favorite. Yeah.
Okay, we know where you stand on the side of things.
Yeah.
All right, best restaurant in Minnesota?
Gotta go the Nook off Hamlin. It's right by Cretin. Yeah.